What I find to be absolutely hilarious is I have all these things I want to say until I get my camera out and I push play. Then I just, everything I want to say is just gone. And I felt like I had a lot to say. I felt like I had a lot to say. I always have a lot to say. Who am I talking about? I don't know what's going on in this world, and I say things about people that maybe I shouldn't say things about. But you know what? I'm going to be my authentic self. And I'm sorry if some people are not going to like my authentic self. I have spent a lot of time listening, reading, to get to where I am. And if people don't like the things I have to say about what I have to say, like, I'm sorry, the blood of Jesus is not coming to save you. Okay, well, maybe I've done some research. Maybe you don't know who I was before, okay? You obviously don't know who I was before. But once I started really wanting to know who Jesus was and wanting to know the word, the truth, that's when I started falling away from your Christianity. If you do some research, and I'm not going to ask you to, you'll do it or you won't. I'm not asking you to turn away from what you believe, but some of you are really stupid. The rapture's not real. But if you want to give me your car, hey, I'll take it. You ain't getting it back. I'll pay you for it, but you ain't getting it back. The rapture's not real. Do your research into the Bible. Don't believe just what your pastor tells you, because where did he learn it? Did he go? Oh, he went to seminary. Okay, that gives him a lot of credit now, doesn't it? Not really. Now, maybe if he went to a college and he actually wanted to learn what the Bible was saying and what the people of the Bible were saying, I'm going to stop talking right now because I can go off into a rant and I'm already going ranting. I had a beautiful day. I bought 100 pounds worth of pumpkins. It probably cost me about $100 anyway. And my grandson was like, so what were they, like $1 a pound? I'm like, well, kind of worked out that way, kind of. But it's a beautiful time of year. I can't do anything but smile because I'm with my daughter. I wish my son was here. Tried calling him today. I didn't get an answer. You know, he's still mad at me, and I'm not going to be mad at him for being mad at me. I understand. I understand. It was my fault. I ran away. I get it. I ran away. I didn't desert him. I wasn't deserting him. I wasn't deserting my daughter. I was deserting me. Will he ever understand that? Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not going to cry about it anymore. I'm not. He's making his decision, and I have to respect his decision. I've got grandchildren that need me. My daughter, and she needs me. She'll be fine without me. They don't need me, but I'm here. I'm going to be a part of their life. I want to be a part of my son's life. But, he didn't want me to be a part. And I have to respect that. It was my actions that caused his reaction. And I can't say anything about it. And all the time while I'm thinking this, I'm having all these visions of things I have done. While I wasn't there. And all these people who I know that he'll never know. These amazing people I've met. Some are no longer here. But who had influence on my life. And if I hadn't have done what I had done, I would have never known these people. Would I change anything if I had the chance to go back? No. No, I wouldn't. I would risk my son being mad at me. Because I saved some lives. I changed some lives. I lost some lives. Would I change anything? No. Do I hope he's able to see things from a different perspective? Well, yes, I do. I'm willing to see things from a different perspective if somebody gives me a different perspective to look at. And trust me, as a mother, I have looked at every failure I have ever made. And I've made many. But the lives I have touched and I have affected since then, would I go back and change things? I don't know. I know what I have done and I know who I have been. And the people I've met. Am I talking about Robert? Yes, I'm talking about Robert. I'll never forget. Never forget. Just so remember, when you're out there and you're doing whatever it is that you're doing, just remember to be kind. Smile. Be honest. If somebody pisses you off, fucking tell them they piss you off. But you don't have to be an asshole about it. Be a good person. You know, I'm not a Christian, but just do what Jesus would do. Be a good person. Peace.